disconnected the call or whatever. And that's it. That was the vignette. Me, the girl as her cousins, and this aunt lady or whatever, and a pretend satellite call to home, to family, in the middle of this variety show with Linda Carter. I wish I had been with Linda Carter, because I knew Linda Carter, you know, remotely through, you know, shooting that movie in Arizona, but no such luck. I'm not like, you know, obviously a star that would be guesting on a variety show, but I made it in, and then I made it out. Interesting tail end to this show is that at the ET premiere at the Cinerama Dome, now this is something that's in my book. I'll just touch on it briefly because there's kind of like an afterflow of what happened, but it is an incident with Olivia Newton-John at the formal premiere of ET, you know, with the party shit in the parking lot and everything, and all the stars and the paparazzi. So she's sitting a row ahead of me. And then we have the full ET premiere. Of course, everyone's crying, you know, I'm tearing up. And so I assume, because when the minute the movie is over and the lights go up, she turns like this to me and she goes like this. Now, you tell me, I don't know if she recognized our interaction, which would have been like 4 years earlier. Yeah. And so, like, she either meant, you know, good job, you know, and just I happened to be there and she happened to recognize me and she happened to say good job, or there was a recognition like good job having worked together. And I don't know which it was, but it was a beautiful smile, as beautiful as it gets. As you know, Olivia Newton-John had one of the most beautiful smiles of many an actress performer. Just unbelievable smile, smiley face, just ugh. So again, that's it. I popped into it. I don't remember how I ended up there. That's what happened, and then I moved on to the next thing, which I can't even tell you. Emergency was before this, God knows. Anyway, like I said, from 74 to 79 was the height of my career, and there we are, like sort of the beginnings of it. So at least I can say I worked with her, I met her, it ended up on the cutting room floor, and oh well, I have the memory, and I've been able to share it a couple times, you know, with content, but I've never really gone into shooting that episode. I just sort of touch on it, and then I touch on it in my first book a little bit afterwards, because they had this big old celebrity tent thing next door to the Cinerama Dome for the premiere of ET. Anyway, I probably went over with this one, as I usually do. I really try to keep them tight, so we get 2 halves of a show, a nice little mini show teaser, and my outtakes, which is just a little taste of it. Otherwise, same menu tomorrow, clip of the day, preview, and all of that. So I really do look forward to seeing you guys. You know that. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, but I do. And it's the highlight of my day, blah, blah, blah. So I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you'll tune in. That's just funny. It's like, tune in tonight, tune in tomorrow, or tune in 10 years from now and it's still on YouTube. All right, you guys, I love you. Bye.